Checking the real pages. Checking the real pages, man. Just did. Chicken, maybe two of us, baby. Alright. Where we left off was we were talking about this development of the movie, the script, the opening scene, then we reach the crescendo, and then we're falling down deep into the web and the conspiracy in the movie and the revelations that develop in the movie. And right now we're in that sort of mud. We're in the get your sleeves up, and we're in the nuts and bolts of the mix. I would like to also apologize for my gum and chewing antics last episode. I like to chew gum. It helps me think, and it helps me not eat too much sugar and all that other stuff. But it's not the best when you're trying to talk. Sound like John Travolta from Greece. Checking the real pages. Checking the real pages, man. Just did. Chicken, maybe two of us, baby. Alright. So we're in this sort of nuts and bolts. Imagine what's the I haven't watched Grease in a long time, but imagine we're halfway through Grease, and one of the awesome BG songs comes in that they created for Grease. Yeah, the reason I mention that is because this involves another clip of well, no, it's different, because what we're doing here is we're creating what I absolutely love doing is your own on-the-spot live mashups, and you're creating a proper mashup, not one that you create on the computer. You're essentially, working with, in this one, it's relatively straightforward because we're using two songs, but we're using different moments in the songs. We're mashing together, creating one extended version of the song. This is really cool when you sort of are halfway through the mix, and you want to create a bit of spice. You want to create a bit of variation, and your audience is more forgiving. I think that if you try and do this in the beginning, there's a lot of tension. When you're starting off the mix, there's a lot of little eyeballs on you. Everyone's sort of gauging you. Everyone's sort of making up their mind on you. Everyone's sort of got their radar on, and it's sort of like, who's this chap? Let's see what he's all about. And it's really intense. And everyone's paying attention to every little thing you do. And in those moments, it's really cool to just do some classic sort of quick sort of transitions, make things smooth, but keep things relatively tamed. Have some really cool songs and drops and music, definitely. All time, but keep them flowing. They're going back and then forth, then back, then forth. At the beginning of your mix, I don't think it's the best, because it's sort of a disengaged audience. And with the same token, you don't want to go like super like intense and hard at the beginning. And what I mean by that, not necessarily by the music you play, but just doing it like super quick, and one big song, another one, because again you'll lose audience. You want to do something where you're sort of emotionally first drawing the audience in. Slightly longer build, something that's melodic, something that's soulful. They just calm everyone down, especially if there's been one person beforehand or whatever the situation is. It's good just to, okay, let everyone know that you're there now. Stop everything and just let everyone know, okay, I'm here now. And allow it to build. And the audience has a lot more patience for you at the beginning. Not too much, but just allowing them to, accept you and be like, okay, cool. And then, poof, and then allow it to continue, draw it out, then slowly mix in the next one, and you're going through you're creating this opening sequence where it's just the helicopter's going and going and going and going and going, doesn't go back. As you progress and you've gone over that sort of hump and now you're in the nuts and bolts, this is where you could do something creative. This is where now you have the freedom. If you're now you're taking the audience on the journey. Now you can sort of go back and forth. Okay, let's do this. Let's add this. Come on, back here over here. Let's add this. Let's add that. Let's mix it all together and switch back. And I'll switch back with this one. And then you're able to do something fun, and the audience is going to be there with you. You're maintaining the audience's attention with you.